The ANC in the Free State is desperate to strengthen unity. The cracks dating back to 2012 when some disgruntled members took the party to court, questioning leadership, have widened divisions over the years. The Supreme Court of Appeal declared the 2018 Free State ANC conference unlawful and unconstitutional. As a result, the party's leadership was disbanded and an interim committee led by Mxolisi Dukwana was set up by the party's National Executive Committee last year. The structure's mandate is to rebuild and lead the province to an elective conference. It's hoped that the wisdom of former President Thabo Mbeki will assist in defending and advancing South Africa's democratic gains.
We are trying to break the vicious cycle that has bedeviled the province for close to 3 decades now, and so it's not a small feat. We are trying to ensure that we turn things around, and as we do that, we don't come up with things that will be temporary, but something that we think that would at least bring the necessary impact in the mandate that we have been given by the National Executive Committee.
The ANC says loopholes in branches will cost them.
For a branch to be that dynamic unit where our people are able to exercise their rights and duties, it must regularly meet. And if you have a branch that does not meet, such a branch is a ghost. So in the Free State, we've got many ghost branches that only exist for conferences. And that is why we have roped in Comrade Thabo Mbeki to come and help us in the rebuilding process of the ANC.
Alliance partners COSATU and SABC say stability in the ANC is necessary to avoid conflict in government entities.
As workers, we are hopeful that this visit will assist the ANC to stabilize internally, because if it does not stabilize, the spillages fall over and affect the deployees of the ANC in positions of power in the state, and that creates a problem for our members in order for them to continue to be employed and in order to be able to deliver services to our people, because our municipalities are in a mess now, and it stems from the problems that stems from the ANC, which has spilled over to the state entities.
We welcome the visit of the former president of the ANC, Comrade Thabo Mbeki, and we believe his role and contribution in renewing and rebuilding the movement in the Free State will go a long way. Free State has challenges, and we believe his visit is going to help the Free State to move forward.
In April, the ANC National Working Committee appointed former President Kgalema Motlanthe to lead engagements aimed at building a united structure in the province following the court order. Mbeki's visit is expected to yield good results. Aphumelele Mdlalane, SABC News, Bloemfontein.
All right, let's cross to our reporter Samkele Maseko in the Free State. Samkele, given the history, the fact that Ace Magashule's legacy looms large in the Free State, the fact that there are these divisions, and given their nature, is the former president the right man for this job to try and bring about some sense of unity and order?
Yes, indeed, Francis, even though you are speaking from a very far distance, I can barely hear you. In essence, the ANC in the Free State is trying to build unity and cohesion with the introduction of former President Thabo Mbeki to try and assist them in this regard at the request of Mxolisi Dukwana, the convener of the province. Earlier on, we doorstopped the former president and asking him about his 3-day visit here to the Free State, which is not the first province that the former president has visited to engage on the morals, the ethics, and where the ANC is going to. He started in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, and he later on went to the Eastern Cape. Now he's here in the Free State province. Let's just hear what former ANC President Thabo Mbeki said when we asked him what is the core of his business here in the Free State in the next 3 days.
All right, Samkele, as soon as we can, we'll play that clip. Let me ask our technical team to let me know when the clip is available. In fact, here it is, former President Thabo Mbeki speaking earlier.
former president.
Yes.
How are you?
Chief, what brings you here?
I'm here to greet you, former president. How are you feeling?
Okay, no, not too bad. No, we're okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
How is it like to be addressing the ANC in the Free State once again?
Well, I mean, I'm here at his invitation. He just said I must come and relax. That's all he said.
What are you going to tell them? That they've disintegrated?
I'm relaxing.
All right, not giving much away, Samkele. Among the divisions, is the former president seen as aligned to any faction, or could he be seen as an honest broker here, objective as can be?
Well, what we do know is that the former president of the ANC has pretty much not been active at all in ANC structures in over a decade since his ousting back in 2007 at that Polokwane conference. He did not even campaign for the ANC in the 2009 general election, and went on to write an open letter to his successor, former President Jacob Zuma, in saying that he never said that he would campaign for any party or gave any undertaking. He went on to say that his vote is a secret. Then subsequently, post the 2017 Nasrec conference, with the emergence of Cyril Ramaphosa as the president of the ANC, former President Mbeki pretty much came back into the fold of the African National Congress, speaking about unity of the party. Remember those leaked audio recordings where Stanley Chupuma Tabata, the provincial chairperson of the ANC in Limpopo, called for a retreat of all NEC members, the entire NEC, to work on unity and cohesion of the party. Former President Mbeki endorsed this particular initiative and proposal by Chupuma Tabata, which is yet to materialize. We can't say he's aligned to any faction within the ANC, but what we do know is that he's been very vocal against those whom have plunged or allegedly plunged the resources of the country, and those who are implicated in allegations of state capture, corruption, money laundering and racketeering, particularly with the revelations coming out of the Zondo Commission, and him speaking against the sins of incumbency that had engulfed the African National Congress in the past 10 years, saying that he could not campaign for the ANC in his rightful mind, knowing that people are saying this is a good story to tell, yet there was no good story to tell. Those were the words of former President Mbeki in the build-up to the 2019 general election, where he first publicly endorsed the African National Congress in that campaign to have Cyril Ramaphosa elected for his first term as President of the Republic of South Africa. What is pretty clear is that former President Mbeki is pretty much very comfortable with the current leadership of the ANC led by Cyril Ramaphosa, as opposed to the leadership of his successor, former President Jacob Zuma, where he was a wall for an entire decade in that era of former President Jacob Zuma at the helm of the ANC and also at the helm of the country. All of a sudden, with the emergence of Cyril Ramaphosa, he's more and more getting involved not only within government issues when asked upon by President Ramaphosa, but also more and more involved in the internal affairs of the ANC and attending every National Executive Committee meeting of the African National Congress. And not only being present there, he also deliberates and debates the content of the issues raised within the National Executive Committee of the ANC. At some point, he even asked and doubts if the National Executive Committee of the ANC has the ability and capability to rise to the occasion to try and save the floundering governing party, not only electorally, but also degenerating to an all-time low when it comes to intellectual and ideological debate within its own ranks, per the words of the diagnostic report of the then Secretary General Gwede Samson Mantashe at the 2017 Nasrec conference.
All right, thank you very much, Samkele Maseko.